Man, this some good pie.
Come on down and open up your eyes and get yourself big old hunk of dangerously delicious pies. DangerousPies.com.
By the way, Rodney, who smells?
Kids, not faux.
Who smells bad? You smell? You don't smell as good as her, do you?
Are you kidding?
No way, man.
No, I do. I smell
Listen,
bad.
I asked her. I got permission, by the way. You know, the Ravens with our quarterback struggles.
Right.
We've just signed you to a 2-year deal. Holly's given full approval. You ready? You ready for that?
Yeah.
You know what I told him, honey?
I'll be divorced if I go there and play again.
I told him that your arm strength is still intact and your accuracy is great and you can read all the hot reads. But you can't get away
Listen to her. She's talking like a football girl.
You can't get away from any defense.
She's talking the jargon. I like it.
You know, one of the things that was, I'm glad you came up for a second, because football-wise, for just a second, when you look at what's going on right now with the two quarterbacks in the game, Brady doesn't need to win anything else, but he's going to win 2 or 3 more of these, I guess, and that'll give him however many, 5, 6, 7. You know, Eli Manning, 1 year after his brother won one, Eli Manning has the chance to really move up into that upper echelon of quarterbacks. Even if it's just one Super Bowl win, you're never looked at the same if you can be on a team, if you're the quarterback of the team that wins a Super Bowl. And yet he seems, to me, just watching and being around him, seems to be fairly calm about it, Eli Manning.
Yeah, he really is. He impressed me in the playoffs. I mean, to do what they did on the road. I mean, you got to remember, too, this guy plays in New York where he gets scrutinized for everything. And in the middle of the season, they were ready to run him out of town, and as well as Tom Coughlin. And he hung in there and brushed everything off his shoulder, and now he came back and playing probably as good as any quarterback's played in the playoffs. So they've got a chance with him playing like that, not making mistakes, the way they've done it on the road. I don't count the Giants out at all.
You know, it's funny. Rodney Peete with us, by the way, and his wife, Holly Robinson Peete, we're hanging around talking with them at Radio Row. They got a bunch of parties that we're getting invited to, which we're all excited about. And you know what? And it's, again, glad you're here for a second. Talk about this phenomenal run of the Giants, not just getting to the Super Bowl, because somebody from the NFC had to get there. 10 wins in a row. As a guy that's been in the league and played at the highest level, you have to be able to appreciate that. 10 road wins in a row.
That is unbelievable to be able to, and not in an easy division either that they play. I mean, having the teams that they have to play, and they have to go on the road and play again in Dallas, and then go to Lambeau Field for the championship game. And those conditions, my hat's off to them. I mean, we were in Carolina when we went to the Super Bowl, and we went on the road and beat St. Louis, and went on the road and beat Philadelphia to get to the Super Bowl. It was an incredible run, but nothing like what the Giants have done this season.
We're at Radio Row here in Phoenix, Arizona, the Phoenix Convention Center. Holly Robinson Peete, and you know, I mentioned her first. Then we mentioned you because she's a little. Well, you know, yeah, she
comes first.
Well, absolutely. I listen to him. He knows the drill. You know,
I think we're married 13 years.
That's right. And it's funny because when we were talking with her, we were having a little fun about being a quarterback in Philadelphia. And I asked her, you know, did Donovan ever come up to you or ever call you and say, "Hey, bro, give me some help here, man. How did you do this?"
When we talk about it, it's like a fraternity with all the Philadelphia quarterbacks.
And the wives.
Yeah, we all talk about it all the time.
We just give each other that look.
Yeah, Philly. Yeah.
Tough, man. Tough. You know, if you can do it, you know, they say about New York, if you can do it there, you can do it anywhere. But I mean, really, in Philly, you know, tough.
You got to do it. You got to do it not only every week, but you got to do it every quarter in Philly. I mean, you can have one bad series and they're running you out of town. So how he's lasted there, he's handled it really well. I mean, obviously they've been on him about certain things, but he came back and played well himself at the end of the year. So now they're loving him again in Philadelphia.
Is there